I want to share a tip today that I haven't shared before. Notice my iPhone. The time is past 7 o'clock, 7:03. My window opens at 7. So I'm going to set the timer, and I'm going to start it, the stopwatch feature. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm about to eat my meal. Everything is out in front of me and is prepared. But what I'm doing is slowing myself down. This is a tip that I recommend to people who are too hungry when they come to the meal. A lot of the emails I get are from people who are just ravenous and they can't control themselves, and they end up breaking their commitment to fast by binging the whole meal, and they feel restricted, and so they lose control. How do you avoid that? Here's what you do. You need to prioritize eating your one meal with respect and reverence. You need to eat slowly, and you need to know that even though it's the meal time, you're still in control. So you have to make every effort to understand that just because the window is open doesn't mean you're going to go crazy, because that's losing control. That defeats the whole point of fasting, being in control. So you've observed the proper window. Whatever your window opens, make sure you're observing that rule 100%. And then once the window opens, if you find that you are too ravenous, what you need to do is set your timer for your Android or iPhone or whatever, and give yourself 5 more minutes before you touch your food. Make sure everything is out in front of you, and just take a few moments to appreciate this moment. If you are a person who believes in praying, great. Use this as an opportunity to say maybe an extra long prayer. Or if you're not, no worries. I'm not. And I just sit here and observe a moment of appreciation, because I know that this exact moment will never come again. And how I'm about to nourish my body is something that is going to be useful. Every time you keep the window, you're going to make your body stronger, because your body is going to be more at ease. It's going to be more capable of fasting because you've been consistent. And that's why I have stressed over and over being consistent in your fasting times. If you're not consistent, you're going to have a harder time because your insulin levels are going to be unstable. So while we're waiting, I have a tray. I made a bunch of meals for the next 4 days. So I have sardines. I have garlic mashed potatoes made from Idaho russets. I have corn, and I have pinto beans smothered in chia seeds. I also have some chia seeds in the potatoes, and then of course the good, yummy, omega-rich fatty acids that come in the oils that come with this. And then of course for the beverage, I have grape juice with 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So I'm about to get ready to eat here, but we're going to wait. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this opportunity to absolutely break yourself of that rumbling in your mind that says, I have got to chow down. You're going to break yourself of that. But here's the shocker. Once you do this the first time, you're going to feel like you don't really know what to expect. But then once you do it the second time, it's going to be part of your routine. You're going to miss doing it, because just like you're taking time to get all of your medications. By the way, here's my little cup of supplements. I take selenium, I take D3, I take B12, I take K2, and ashwagandha. And they're here. Everything is out in front of me. I have my little new paper towels here. So everything that I want, all of my condiments, everything is out in front of me. And I'm taking this opportunity to appreciate and give myself a 5-minute buffer. That's what it always is. I'll always set and do a 5-minute buffer if I'm going to do this. Now, you don't have to do this. This isn't part of the plan. This is you do on those days when you're starting to feel too out of control. You're starting to let your mind wander a little bit too much. You're starting to let yourself get that ravenous fire that you know how we're talking about. So I'm about ready to begin, and this is a very short video because I've already said what I need to say. Does that sound ridiculous to you? Now it's time to eat. Now you can eat. You've met yourself halfway. All right. I'm chowing down. Talk to you later.